I'm here with Heather Clagis today. She is obviously with 95.9 here in Lloydminster, Real Country 95.9, but today we are speaking to you as a member of the Legion. Of course, we know that Remembrance Day is coming up on Saturday. Can you tell me what some of the events are planned in Lloydminster here?
The Legion here in Lloydminster, we're very excited once again to be able to have that in-person Remembrance Day service, because there were a few years where we weren't able to do that. So last year was the first time we went back to Lloyd Comp High School and had the service there. And so once again this year we're going to be back at Lloyd Comp High School, and we invite the public to come out and join us for this service, because it is a very important day and very important to mark Remembrance Day. And we will have lots of space at the Lloyd Comp High School, so we really hope that people can join us. And the service starts at 10:45 in the morning, because we do have a few items that we do before that moment of silence right at 11 a.m. So we do ask that if you are planning to join us, if you could be in your seat by 10:30, 10:40, so that we can get started promptly. We certainly appreciate that, and we just appreciate people who want to come out and join us as well.
Obviously, Canada has enjoyed freedom and peacetime for decades. Why is it important to continue doing this each year to remember, gather and remember?
So many people sacrificed so much for us. There were so many people who they sacrificed their lives. They weren't able to come home. They lost their life in the war fighting for our freedom. So it's so important to remember them. And for me personally, my grandfather fought in World War II, and he was one of the fortunate ones who was able to come home. So every Remembrance Day, I think of him, and I think of the men that he fought alongside that didn't get the chance to come home and live the life that he was able to live. But because they fought and because they were willing to sacrifice everything, we have so many freedoms today that we enjoy.
Yeah. Obviously, Heather, the Legion advocates for veterans, but what is the role now? Obviously, they do a lot of community service work, and if somebody's curious about that and maybe getting involved, what can they do?
The Legion is here to support the community and to be a space where people who have served in the military, they can come to for fellowship and to talk to people, and also to find different connections for different programs that are offered as well. And we do love to give back to the community. We try and support the community as much as we can, because that is one of the important parts of being a member of the Legion. It's supporting veterans, but also supporting the community. So in the past, we've been able to make donations to the food bank and other organizations. And if somebody wants to become a Legion member, you can just stop by the Legion. There's a membership form you fill out, and we'd be happy to talk to you more about becoming a member.
Right. We've all been wearing our poppies over our hearts now for a few weeks or a couple of weeks. I guess if people can't attend the ceremony on Saturday, is there another way that they could maybe personally mark it for themselves, something they could do?
I think for each person it is kind of a personal thing to mark the day, and I know for myself it's pausing right at 11 a.m. for just that moment of silence, wherever you happen to be. Also in the past, we have had people that have just gone to the cenotaph here in Lloydminster, and they've either left a poppy or they've left a message there, and that's another thing that people can do. And also, we're very fortunate that the ceremony here in Lloydminster, if you can't make it in person, we will be broadcasting it on the radio as well. So maybe you have to work, maybe you have to drive somewhere that day and you're not able to attend. Well, we would encourage you to listen to the service on the radio.
Excellent. And it looks like the weather is still going to be fairly mild, so people can get out and streets are not going to be treacherous or anything like that.
Yes, exactly. And after the ceremony as well, we do invite people back to the Legion. They're welcome to stop by and stop in and say hi.
Awesome. Okay, well, Heather, thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate your insight and your information.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, have a good day.